The parable of the 10 virgins. We know what it is to symbolically fill our lamps with oil, but what about the other instruction to have our lamps trimmed and burning? What is it to symbolically trim our lamps? I want to share with you my idea on how we can avoid the untrimmed, dim, smoky, and ragged flames that are inefficient and burn out, and instead produce a controlled, clean, bright, even, long-lasting flame. Hint, it's something the prophet recently spoke about. To understand what it is to trim our wicks, it's helpful to first know what the wick itself symbolizes. In biblical times, the wick of an oil lamp was most often made of linen, the fabric specifically used in ancient temple garments, the fabric that the bride, symbolizing the Lord's church, will be clothed in at the marriage supper. Because of this, I believe one symbol of the wick is our covenant relationship with Christ. So how can we ensure our powerful covenant light shines bright? What do we need to trim off? There's so many possibilities here and no wrong answers, but the first thing that came to my mind was something that President Nelson brought up at last General Conference. He urged us to have confidence before God and reminded us that we have access to a different kind of confidence because we have made covenants. He then gave instruction in finding this confidence and spoke about the importance of our thoughts. For years, I was overcome with thoughts of doubt concerning my worth and ability to accomplish God's purpose for me. If I was going to shine my covenant light, I needed to trim away the depressive, anxious, and troublesome thoughts that President Nelson promised we could be freed from by then adding virtue to our thoughts. So in my most recent podcast episode, I went through some of the most common thoughts I needed to trim off and that I think will resonate with you. I took these common thoughts that keep us from reaching our potential and replaced them with some more powerful or virtuous thoughts. So go check out episode 16 of the Hope Smiling Brightly podcast on YouTube or your favorite podcast app.